I'm PGA professional Todd Cope for About.com. We're going to talk about how to spot a cheater. There's a variety of ways that golfers can cheat in the game of golf, unfortunately, but I'm going to focus on 5 key ones that you might come across or that you should be aware of. The first one and the most obvious one is just simply not counting all of their strokes. This is probably the most common cheating technique that you'll see when you run across guys or gals who are actually what we call cheaters in golf. And so they might make a 6 on a hole and they just simply write down a 5 or a 4. So that's the first thing you want to look for. The next thing that you'll find in cheaters is that when they get to the tee box, they'll tend to tee up in front of the markers to try to give themselves an advantage. Now this simply just makes the hole shorter, and the rules of golf require us to tee our golf ball up behind the tee markers. The next one, and probably one of the more common ones you'll see, is a simple process of improving their lie. Now they can do this a variety of ways, from kind of fluffing their golf ball up if it happens to be sitting down in the grass, or maybe kicking it out from underneath a tree. But anything that improves their lie is, technically in the game of golf, is called cheating. The next one that we might see is when you're on the actual putting green, when they mark their golf ball, they'll mark it, and then when they go to replace the golf ball, they'll move it well in front of where the mark was originally placed down. Another technique that cheaters will use is dropping a golf ball. If they hit a golf ball and they can't seem to find it because it's in the weeds or whatever, they'll simply have an extra ball in their pocket and they'll slowly drop it down on the ground and say, okay, here's my golf ball and that I found it. So these are a couple things that you need to be aware of if you're golfing with players who tend to maybe cheat. These are 5 things that you want to look for and be aware of as you play the round of golf.